Alright, so today's lesson in hunting is all about two different objects, um, but nonetheless both are very, very powerful. And I figure I can just squeeze these both into one video. I've already told you a little bit about holy water. This has a really bad label because the other one was getting rubbed off because it's a plastic bottle and I'm cheap. I also put a little marking on the top, that way I can reach for it easily. There. Oh, holy water bunny. Okay. So, yes. Sorry. Okay. Alright, so, as I told you before, holy water is very, very painful to demons, and it's not all that difficult to make. You gotta get blessed salt, you put it in there, say a few psalms over it, yada yada yada. Holy water. And yes, I put it in an Arizona jug again because I'm cheap. So, it doesn't really matter where you put it as long as it's all fresh and nice. Rock salt works best for blessing just because it releases slowly over time and I don't know, demons don't like it. Yeah, you can use holy water in a lot of ways. Sprinkling it on a possessed person is one way. Throwing it at a demon hurts them just like it hurts a ghost, or hurts hurts a demon. I was thinking ghost. Ah. Anyway, you can put it in a super soaker if you really want to do that. Go all from dusk till dawn on something. I don't see the point, but I mean, hey, do whatever you want. Just don't be a hero. And yeah, so holy water, really great thing, super inexpensive. You can get those like huge blue jugs and just make tons of the stuff and like just keep it around for all your crazy hunting needs. Just a suggestion. So yeah, big jug. All right. Now, item number 2 is a very, very important thing indeed, especially because um, when you understand how it works and how it works in relation to other spirits or spirits in general, um, it gives you a good idea. So, this next thing is an EMF detector. Okay, you've probably seen these on like Ghost Adventures and Ghost Hunters and stuff like that. There we go. Okay. An EMF detector works based on the principle that um, spirits are kind of always in their own dimension, I want to say. Um, but they can, like, think of it like a bubble. They can kind of push out of it and touch our dimension. So they're not really all the way there, but they're not all the way here, which is why they're mostly invisible to people and why they have to manifest in an energy form. Well, their energy form gives off a very powerful electromagnetic field. That means it's on. So this EMF detector can pick it up. If you put it on a computer, it goes crazy. If you put it next to a smiting knife, it goes crazy. Um, Normal metal really doesn't do too much to it, as you can see. If you put it against a wall outlet, it goes crazy. They tend to be kind of expensive, but they are a necessity. They will tell you if a spirit's there or not. Um, that one was like, I don't know, I think it was like $50. It's worth every penny. They are great things. You can get phone apps that are okay if you're like starting out and stuff, but I wouldn't use them on like a big haunting. I mean, if you're just going around trying to take like spirit photos or just trying to see if something's there, rock the phone EMF, but with these, go with a more expensive model, especially if you're doing some serious hunting. Um, but yeah, so invest in one of those. You actually, like I said, this one's cheap. It really just goes off, and that means good things or bad things are happening. But if you can see, yes, there is a like meter. It's a gauze meter. Um, that can tell you approximately how strong the field is or the energy that it is. Um, on better ones, it'll have a much larger scale with much more interesting things. That one's just, I don't know. It, I'm poor. Give me a break. But you can get really nice ones for like $100, and they're great. Um, you will want one. Um, I've heard of other hunters like putting them in their car and having their car battery wired to it because it doesn't use all that much power, which is a great thing. But you can like hook them up to anything. I've heard of hunters using them in their homes as like a personal defense thing. It's all good. I don't know. I'm not really into too much demonic attack yet. Um, Bad karma. Anyway, um, but yeah, they're a great tool. They tell you when a spirit's coming. They tell you approximately how strong a spirit is. If it starts going off like crazy, you know there's a ton of spirits coming. Just get the heck out of there. Um, they're great. They're a great thing to have. They can also tell you, um, no, no, they tell you the basic vicinity of a spirit. They'll go off within a general like 10-foot radius of a spirit, like on a low scale, and then they'll get progressively more powerful as you get close to a spirit. Because most spirits are invisible most of the time. Best thing to use. But if you have gotten the Key of Solomon yet, you'll know that there are ways of making spirits visible, and I will definitely detail that in another video soon. There's also other ways too, like certain herbs, smelly stuff. But yeah, so keep that in mind. And yeah, so holy water, always have it. It's great against demons, good against a lot of other things too. Great for cuts because it's basically saline. Um, if you get stuff in your eye, just, not with rock salt in it, but normal salt, you're good. Not too much. Sorry, just can't about you. No, I'm kidding. I do get, never mind. And then rock the EMF meter because it is the best. And this one has a volume function, so I can make it really quiet if it was in a crowded area. Not that I did that at my college dance thingy. It wasn't really a problem. It was just like an end of the year ball, and I had that in my coat pocket. Hunter's gotta do what Hunter's gotta do. Alright, so yeah, get one of those. You can order on Amazon. You can even make your own. Just do it. You'll never regret it. Alright, so good night and God bless.